Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am JayLee. This is JLeesCorner. This is a review for Love at the Lockup. This is season 2, episode 47. Episode 47. Okay? If you have not done so already, please take a moment to subscribe to my channel and welcome my whole JayBird. JayBird. Dun 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 dun. It's 3 o'clock in the morning. It's 3:21. And all that goodness and stuff. Send to yourself. All that. Okay, do not forget to also like, comment, and share this video. You can also follow me on IG and on Twitter. I am more active on Twitter, so follow me on both, okay? On Instagram and Twitter, okay? At J_Lees_Corner. Okay. I don't have pictures of everyone. I have pictures of a few, So we're gonna get to that. Now, Cheryl and Josh. Cheryl looks bad. Okay, Cheryl looks bad. Cheryl look like, girl, she look like she on that stuff. On that what? On that stuff, okay? I'm not even talking about how thin she is, because she's always been thin. Like, she's the thin girl. We're not gonna like she, you know what I'm saying? Her face looks like, I'm going through too much. I can't take it. It's our face, our girl. I don't know. Anyway, her and Josh are still house hunting because they have one day to get out his mama's house before she puts them out. So she was waiting for him at a house they were looking at. He was 30 minutes late to the viewing. So she's pissed. Pissed off to the highest point of what? Pistivity, okay? And so they get to fussing. Cause what would you at? What would you like? I was at work. The place I go to make money every day, I was there. And now I'm here. Can we get to this? But now they fussing. Because she's upset and he's upset that she's upset, and it's a back and forth thing or whatever. I'm like, girl, it's kinda crazy. So he's like, you know what? You should just go to Michigan. Okay? You should go ahead. This is crazy. We always fussing. I'm tired. Go to Michigan. I'm like, and he just kind of walks away. And she's like, oh, I left my whole life behind for you. I packed up all my stuff. I put up with your mama. You know what I'm saying? You think because I was with you when you was locked up, I held you down when you was locked up or whatever. I did a whole bid with you, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Now you think you got your shit together. You gonna leave me? Oh, now you the shit? Oh, that's what you think? Oh, you want to treat me like shit now? I said, oh, she was upset. She's very perturbed about the situation. You know what I'm saying? He like, you know what I'm saying? Well, I don't care. We'll split, bitch. I said, oh, now she's a bitch. Oh, I don't think I've ever heard him call her a bitch before, but he did this time, okay? You know what? You're a piece of shit, Josh. I hope you rot in hell. And then she pulls off and she leaves, okay? He then calls for backup. I need some help. I need some backup. He calls his mama. Okay, mom comes up to the house, the empty house at that. He's like, it's over this time. Like, oh, for good. And she's like, oh, finally, what took you so long to come to your senses? I didn't like her. She ain't shit. You can do better. You know what I'm saying? She was too skinny. I said, oh, now she's too skinny. Okay, I guess so. But he did say earlier he liked girls with a bit of fluff. But I'm like, he used her because what? He was in prison. Okay, prison talk. So he feels like, you know what I'm saying, I cannot focus on me and getting my license and doing this and doing that. And I'm like, you can focus on any of that with Cheryl. His thing is, we was always fussing and fighting. I've been feeling for a minute that it wouldn't work out because she's always arguing and she be having these outbursts. And they show all these times where she had an outburst. Outburst, okay? He like, you know what I'm saying? She needs somebody that can handle all that, okay? She was looking for a serial killer. She should go find one. I'm like, she probably did with your ass, okay? Anyway, and then that was the end of Cheryl and Josh. They better not come back on here, not no another end. Oh, we're back together now. We don't want to see it. Okay? Next up, Brittany and Marcelino. I do not have a picture, but we know red-headed lady, bald-headed man, okay? So Brittany comes home with a surprise for Marcelino. Surprise. And it's her with the son, you know what I'm saying? Like, surprise that. And he has his eyes closed or whatever. He's like, God damn it. What is this shit? It's a dog. She came home with a dog. And he's like, well, another mouth to feed. I'm like, aw, poor Marcelino. And she's like, it's just a dog. He won't cost that much in upkeep. Like, it shouldn't add that much to our monthly budget. Pets are expensive. Y'all know Alice got Pete. Them vet bills be expensive. Girl, like a human. Anyway, he wasn't happy with the dog. Man, he wasn't sad or angry. He just wasn't happy at all. He just like, all right, I guess I gotta go out here and make some kind of money to feed this dog and these 2 kids we already have. Plus my wife who's pregnant with a 3rd kid. It's a whole thing or whatever. So he brings up how he hasn't really told Brittany about the losses he's been taking playing poker. She think he winning. He losing thousands playing poker. He's losing money. Money is gone. Money. And he ain't telling her. He like, I'm going to keep that a secret. And so I'm not going to tell her whatever. Because if she don't know, it don't really hurt her. It will if y'all get evicted. It will if y'all get foreclosed on. It will. Okay? So we then see, he say, she just thinks I'm making money. And that ain't the truth. So he leaves telling her, oh, yeah, I'm going to play poker with so-and-so and so-and-so. Okay, have fun. Why is he so upset about a dog? It's not that expensive. Y'all ain't got no money. And that's why you should never let one person handle all the bills and finances to where you have no idea what y'all financial situation is. I would never want to be with somebody where we are not both fully aware of the bills. Like, I would need to see where it was paid. Like, we need to have one account. If we marry, one account, and we both need to be able to see that the bills are being paid. I would hate to be married to somebody and I have no idea, and I don't find out until the sheriffs come knock on the door. Not on my watch. Okay. Anyway, so he leaves to go play poker or whatever. He like, the money is extremely low. We not doing too good or whatever, but she don't know, and I'm desperate to make sure ends meet. And we then see he goes and knock on someone's door, and it was a woman. Like, oh, hey, Martha, you want something to drink? Does your wife know you're here? I'm like, is he a prostitute? Is he selling it? I think he's selling dick. Somebody found out what he doing. So we have to wait to see what happens next week, okay, on Dragon Ball Z. I'm joking. So next up we have Andrea and Lamar. Okay, next we see Andrea looks a mess. She is not in a good mood, not in the least, okay? She's still mad from the dinner they had last night, the whole fuss and whatever. And she also says how she's found some things that makes her be very, very, very upset with her husband, okay? And then she calls a friend like, friend, can you come get the kids and take them? I don't want them to see me and Lamar arguing. I'm like, oh, what's going on here? Even though we kind of know what's going on because the preview from last week, we kind of know what's going on or whatever. So, she said, I found something in Lamar's pocket and it proves he's cheating on me. I say, okay, was it a vagina? Was it a vagina? So she then makes breakfast for the whole family. And Lamar's being nice. Oh, hey, thanks for cooking. Chit-chat here, chit-chat here, chit-chat everywhere. But she not really responding to him. Like, leave me alone. And the kid, they had dinner. And something happened. And Mama's still pissed off. I'm scared for Lamar. Okay, so much to where she jokingly, she was joking. But it was still inappropriate in my opinion. She then says that she poisoned the bacon and eggs. And Lala was like, Ma, you do realize your children is eating this food, including your 7-year-old daughter. Well, who says that? You poison the food. If you're going to poison your husband, poison his juice. Don't poison the bacon and eggs. Don't do that. I'm going to get an omelet tomorrow. Anyway, so the kids leave. And we feel bad for Lamar. All right, Lamar, see you later. Hopefully, and they know some stuff is on the rise. It's about to be something. So they sit down. She's like, I wish I never met you. You do not want to be in this family. He like, what is wrong with you? What are you talking about, girl? What are you talking about? Okay. She's like, so what you been doing in LA? I've been working. What? No, I'm asking you, what have you been doing in LA? I've been working. What did you get into? What did you talking about? He looked guilty, but not guilty, but guilty. I don't know yet, okay? So she said, you know what, I'm gonna show you something. And after I show you, then you're gonna leave. And he was like, what? Okay, what is it? So they go to the bedroom and she's like, is that the only coat you brought with you here? And he's like, well, yeah. So she brings up in the confessional how she was looking for his debit card because she was booking him a flight to go back to LA because she was mad after the dinner. While looking for his debit card, which she could not find, she looked in his coat pocket and found this. Okay, so he gets the coat that she's like, get the coat and look through it. And he's like, what did you? Okay, what is it? Is it a game? Is it hide and go seek? What is it? Okay. He then goes in the pocket. Oh, you mean these? And he pull out condoms. And she jumped up so quick and was like, "Would you wear?" Oh, she was on that ass. Okay. I got a whole little still shot. I can't believe you. You cheating on me, you mother. And she was going off. Okay, she was very, very, very upset. Beat them up. You seen the production trying to get out the way. Because I'm like, and she was quick with it, girl. She was not for the bull stuff. Okay, not. Girl, I'm like, I'm going to play devil's advocate. I'm going to say this. A married man who does not use condoms with his wife should not have condoms. I do wonder if they use condoms or not, because my thing is, there's no reason for him to have them if they don't use them. Now, if they do use them, why is she upset that he has them? So I'm assuming they don't use condoms, and that's why she's so pissed off. Or is it because they've been apart for a little bit of time and she don't want to have sex with him? Maybe he wants to use condoms because he don't know where her vagina's been. I don't know. What I do know is, if you are a wife and you found condoms in your husband's pocket, you have every right to go off. Every right to go off if y'all don't use condoms. Girl, we have to wait to see what happens. And it looked like we won't get the story next week because it wasn't in the preview. So I'm like, she was mad, girl. And she, I can't believe you. I hate you. I'm like, girl, you on camera being doing illegal things. Anyway, so we then see, who do we see? Oh, so Lacey's upset that what's that man named Shane cheated. Okay, so she does the only thing that she knows how to do: go to see John. Okay, Shane's at work, and Lacey has gotten her car and went to see John. John, I called him, and I called John. I can't get it right. She called John and was surprised that he, wasn't in jail anymore. And so she found out that he was out. So she went to go visit him and everything. Okay? While her husband is at work. So, should they sit down? He like, oh, you look good, girl. You looking real good. You do too, okay? I can't believe you're out. Oh my God, her voice aggravates my spirit. Anyway, like, yeah, I'm in the little halfway house, little rehab bank, whatever. It saved me, okay? It saved me. So they sitting down, they chit-chat and everything. She's like, you know what? Shane cheated on me. He's like, what, girl? He walking all over you. I'm like, not really, not really, but he's talking to her to make her feel like he got you looking stupid. He walking all over you, girl. And she's like, you know what? It made me think about how much I don't want you to go to jail. Like when I heard you was locked up, it hurt me, and I don't want that to happen. It made me realize that I love you, and I don't want to lose you. And I'm like, did your husband know you feel that way? I don't think so. He like, I love you too, girl. And I'm going to do everything, I'm saying, the right way to not lose you again. I'm like, Lord Jesus. She then said the reason she think that she even messed with Shane in the first place was because she was lonely. I was lonely. We had been apart for so long. For so long, John. Okay? She then says, John might have a drug problem, but he's never cheated on me. I would prefer a man cheat on me than him be addicted to heroin or meth or crack. Because he might be addicted to drugs. that consistently lands him in jail. But at least he's never cheated on me, girl. You can't die. You can die. You can't die from cheating. Like, you can cheat and live. But taking drugs could kill you. I mean, cheating could too. It depends on you cheat on. I digress. Anyway, we then see them all hugging and kissing on the couch. Yeah, she is making out with John on the couch at the rehab center while her husband is at work. That is what Lacey did this episode, okay? She then tells him, well, now they back in love and stuff, and she wants to be with him. She then, I have to tell you a secret. I did something. He's like, what? Is you pregnant? No, please, is you pregnant? She's like, no. I got Shank's name tattooed here, and she points to her toe. And he's like, and then he stops laughing. You see him? He ain't found it funny when he found out where it was. He's like, that was dumb. That was just dumb as hell. You got him up there using you, living in your house and all this stuff. You know what I'm saying? Just living off you with his punk ass. You know what I'm saying? We can, the tattoo thing, I can get over that. Like, we can get that handled. We can get that fixed. Okay? Meaning she don't get something else to cover up Shane's name. Okay? He then said, because I'm still number one in her life. And you know what I'm saying? We're going to get it fixed. And she's like, everyone makes mistakes. He said, yeah, but you're still making them. Because he still lives there. Okay, so when would you get rid of him? And she was just like, and they just kind of hug it out. I'm looking like, girl, but she says she's addicted to him. They are really that weird Bonnie and Clyde. They gonna get arrested again together and have matching prison tattoos. Anyway, Clint and Tracy, girl, Clint. Hey, baby Jack. Hey, baby Jack. Where's your crack? I don't know. Anyway, so the producers get to Clint's house, okay? And Clint is walking around like these. You see his face? He walking around just all stressed out. He don't know what to do. Why? Because his goddess has left. Yep. He said she got out of jail. They had a whole bunch of fun. Had a whole bunch of sex. So much so that they fell asleep. Okay? And when he woke up, she was gone, the dog was gone, his car was gone. I'm like, again? So he's been calling her phone and she not answering. Calling. They've been fussing the whole week since she's been out of jail and everything. He said they've been fighting because she does not want to go to rehab. She does not want to go to rehab. Okay? They tried to make me go to rehab. He said no, all that or whatever. Anyway, I'm like, he must be a hard sleeper. Just saying. So he's calling. She not answering. Like, my mama was right. She keep doing this. I'll get her out and she'll steal my car and leave me and the whole thing. I say, yep, it's a whole pattern. So we then see that she calls him back. I hate you. He's like, well, I love you. Can you just come home? No, because you're trying to force me, Clint. No. He's like, I just want you to get the help you need. You know what I'm saying? I just want you to do the right thing. He really wants her to go to rehab. She don't want to go. She do not want to go. So much so that she hangs up on him because she just don't want to listen to it or whatever. And he like, I just want her. He said, she won't change until she gets the help she needs. She don't want no help. She don't want not nan piece of help. She wants to keep smoking crack. She's a drug addict. She's more of a drug addict than John is. John seems to spiral when him and Lacey is on the outs. Goddess spirals just whenever she has a free moment. She just, I'm gonna smoke this crack, I'm gonna steal this car, I'm gonna take the dog, and I'm gonna be gone. And I'm not going to rehab. I'm not. He like, she has to show the judge something when she go up at the court to show that she's been actively trying to be better, and she don't want to do that because she's a crack addict. It's really that. She's a crack addict. And lastly, I ain't got no water left, y'all. Michael, Megan, Sarah, and Maria. Maria, Maria. She remind me of a West Side Story. Growing up in Spanish alone. She living a life just like. I'm sorry. I love Maria, Maria. The song is the shit. Not that new stuff that Cal and Rihanna did. No, I mean, you know what I'm saying, with the guitar of Carlos Santana. That version, okay. Ain't no stop, girls. Cause I can keep going. I can keep going. So we see Megan. Megan's at home singing and writing. Cause now she's a singer. People keep asking, when was she a singer? Wasn't she doing something before? I do think she's shown she can sing. She can sing, and she went to like a performing arts school. Okay, I guess this is her new venture. She wants to now focus on that, which is fine. You know what I'm saying? Do you, girl? So she brings about she has not seen Michael, and she sounds better. She sings better than what she was singing on the show. If you, I used to follow her on IG. I started to look like it was just too much foolishness, but she sang on her IG just her clear voice, and she sounds much better than she did in whatever she's trying to do on the show. Anyway, she has not seen Mike for 3 weeks. He has not called her, texted her. She has no idea where he is, if he's in jail, if he's alive, or nothing, because he ain't answering the phone calls. He's ghosted her. So she does the one thing that I think she should have never done. She calls his mama. Hey, Mike, mama. And she's like, how can I help you? Because we know she don't like Megan at all. Well, I'm just wondering, like, if Mike is there. I'm looking for him or whatever. And I'm just wondering, like, is he there? Like, do you know where he is? And she's like, I am not, getting it in y'all mess. You know what I'm saying? I don't keep up with him or whatever. I don't know where he is. You know what I'm saying? I'm out of it. I don't know. I'm like, I don't even know if I can believe her, because she didn't even tell me that he was married. He didn't tell you that he was married. Girl, bye. But she accepts the mom saying, I don't know where he at. But the mom then said he out doing what he do. Meaning, that means he's fine. He's out doing what he do. Date other women. Leave it alone. Okay, the fact of the matter is, I'm not a quitter. I'm going to keep looking for him. I'm like, girl, he's not lost at all. He's avoiding you. We then see Sarah, okay, and Sarah is saying how, oh my god, I don't know what to do, okay, oh my god, me and Michael are toxic, and she has her, was it her white girl voice? I think this is her white girl voice, she brings about, we're toxic, okay, but we're also perfect for each other, but also the worst things for each other. I'm like, that's toxic. You can't be perfect one another if y'all are toxic and the work. No, that's not how it works, but she's just kind of dumb. Anyway, she then says, like, we've been fussing and fighting and arguing or whatever. Yesterday was horrible. It went horrible, but we need to come together for the kids, okay? For the children. We have to go to therapy. This is a last ditch effort. So Mike agrees to go with her to therapy because they need to figure things out or whatever. Because we're always fighting, like, that's just our thing. Like, we just fight. Like, that's what we do. That's not healthy. It's not. Girl, that's our thing. I'm like, that's stupidity, okay? We then see Michael, okay? Michael at the hotel with Maria's ass. And I'm gonna say this. First of all, I'm mad at his CVS A Spanish. Ain't nothing wrong with that boy hand. Nothing. He bought that from CVS, and that's it. I just feel like he put that on his arm for some sympathy. Period. Point blank. Don't care. Okay, now, Michael and his little sugar mama. Because let's be honest, Maria is 100% his sugar mama. She looks like she's like 40. And I'm not saying 40 is old, because it's not old. 40 is not old at all. But it's older than 25. Gonna say that, okay? I'm just gonna say. Anyway, I don't care about nothing that Maria's saying. Maria can shut up from the rooter to the tutor. I don't care. I'm gonna see her. I'm gonna talk to her. We don't care. Maria, you don't even matter. You matter. You matter the least of all the people on the show. I don't fuck Maria anything that she had to say. That's my rebuttal to everything Maria said. Fuck you, your blonde hair, your nose, your lips, your eyeballs, your ears, your nipples, your ankles, your toes, your toenails, your neck, your shoulder blades, your medulla oblongata, all that on Maria, okay? Anyway, Michael does that. He's going to go to counseling with Sarah, okay? Because he wants to, if not, he felt like he may have to take her to courts. And again, Maria, fucking everything you said, okay? Anyway, we then see Michael finally gets to the court, to the therapy. He was 30 minutes late. And as a person where I work, people come in for counseling. And when they would be late, it's so aggravating. Like, the therapists hate that. They hate. Girl. Anyway, so the therapist is actually Sarah's therapist. Sarah said she's been in therapy since she was 15. Okay? So she's been seeing this lady for years. Anyway, the therapist asked Michael, so about your parents, your mom and dad are not together? He's like, no. Okay, so, and she was just asking like, what do you remember like of your dad? He's like, well, he wasn't around or whatever. I don't have any memory of my parents being together. He lived out of state. Oh, we had a picture. Wait, what's the picture? Let me show you the picture. We had a picture of Michael and his mama. So that's Michael's daddy. And Michael as a kid. So he brings up how, his dad moved away. He said my dad was like married a couple times or whatever. And he kind of just, moved on with his life. He was never really around or whatever. He says he feels like his dad kind of left. And I was like, oh, well, that sounds familiar. Kind of familiar. He says also his dad, because his dad lived in another state, that's very familiar. So doctor said, well, your father was your model to what a father was. And look how you are with your children. You have a child and you live out of state. And you are in and out their life, not really around the same way your father was. And it's like he didn't really realize it. I don't know how he didn't realize it. I think we knew that Michael didn't have a good representation or a good model father figure because of how he acts. It's point blank to the period. So we then found out for Sarah, her mom died when she was 12. She said so for her, she's always afraid that she's going to die. And if she dies, that the kids will go to Michael, who they don't know. And she does not want her kids going to somebody who they don't know, even if it's their father, okay? And so Michael then, she says, it's hard for me because, for my mom to be gone, so it made sense as to why she wasn't there. But Michael's alive, and so it's hard to explain to my kids, like, your father's alive and well, but he isn't here. You know what I'm saying? So that part is hard or whatever. So she then brings about, she put the 4-year-old Aviana to therapy. Okay. And so the therapist helped her identify her emotions. So she gave her like an emotion chart and said, point to the emotion that you feel. And she pointed to sad. She circled the sad one and said that her dad makes her sad because he won't get used to me and I can't get used to him. Meaning he isn't around enough for me to for us to kind of vibe off each other, and how all she wants to do is, play and have fun with her daddy, and that, and she can't because he don't want to get to know me. And that's how the little girl felt. So at that point in time, I would never make my kids not like their dad. And she was her whole white whole white Caucasian, and saying non-seasoned food Caucasian voice. Okay, I was like, oh, where's Black Sarah? We don't know. Michael then says how he doesn't fully believe Sarah. Not that Aviana does not have her own emotions. He's like, I get my daughter has her own emotions, yes. He's like, but I've heard her tell them that I don't love them and that I don't want to be around. I've heard her say that. Oh my God. And here comes the black voice. I'm done. I'm like, girl, calm the fuck down. And my thing is, the fact that he let her, what I can appreciate is, he let her talk. And he did not interrupt her. But when he said something that she didn't like, the black voice, the loud voice, let's argue thing came up. I'm looking like, even if that's not factual, why can't you talk as calm and Caucasian as you were just talking a second ago? I'm just saying, okay? So they're like, this is y'all problem. It's how y'all communicate. You know what I'm saying? Because he was saying something like, what? That's how I feel. Again, they don't communicate the right way. Boom. So Michael man said, look, I'm upset because I asked her to get my kids. I asked her to get my daughters, and she told me no. So I feel like I just have to go to court to get visitation. Sarah then says, well, he wanted to get them for a couple of weeks. He wanted to get them for a couple of weeks, and I said no. And I know I've made some good mistakes. I made good decisions, bad mistakes. Girl, I've made good decisions, bad decisions. I've made mistakes. I've been right and I've been wrong. Okay, but what I did was I went to court. I went to a lawyer, asked what my rights were. I went to court, talked to the judge, okay, and I have temporary full custody of both kids. He was like, what? You did what? And she was like, yes, I went to court. And he got up like, you did what? He had no idea that she went and did this. And I think in his mind, what that meant was he has no rights at all to the kids. And I think he did not hear the word temporary. Okay. And he's pissed. You did what? She's like, didn't you know? He was like, no one told me anything. I didn't know anything. I didn't know nothing. Yep, I went to the judge and I talked to the judge and they gave me temporary. As of today, I have temporary full custody of both kids. He like, oh, this is some bullshit. He got up and walked out. I said, he mad. He's upset, but who cares? Okay. Anyway, and that was the whole episode. So I hope y'all enjoyed. If you enjoyed this, in the comment section, put cocktails and your favorite cocktail. Put your favorite cocktail, but you can't. It has to be written in a way where no one else knows what you're talking about. Okay, what a fun game. Anyway, peace.